everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin, I'm a geek. You are watching Kevin the Geek, and we are back for Ghost. This is Series 3, Episode 2. If you missed earlier today, I released the first episode of Ghost Series 3. And basically, I'm going to be doing a double episode each month moving forward. So it'll be 7 o'clock in the morning for the first episode and 5 o'clock in the evening for the second episode. And that way, I will be able to complete all of the rest of this series by the end of the year with all of the Christmas specials. And even there's apparently a I don't know, comic relief children need mini special apparently. But for now, we're checking out a lot to take in.
First time hunt mammoth, me be breaking it.
What about you, Julian?
Me? Well, can't say I've ever suffered from first day nerves.
Oh dear.
New guy!
Working from home. Fascinating.
You're going to be great, okay?
Hello. I invented that look.
Oh, it's
Can I help you?
Yeah. Yeah?
what's her name?
You're Alison. I'm just going to say it. I think I'm your half-sister.
Oh.
Hi, everyone.
Oh God, what's her name? It's gonna bug me now. She was in Taskmaster. She was in the Inbetweeners movie that I recently watched, which is now available on Patreon. Oh God, it's gonna bug me. I'll get it by the end of the episode because I'll check it for the credits. But it's gonna bug me. What a bloody name it! Jessica Knappett. That's it, Jessica Knappett.
Okay, let's try this one. Oh, that's right. Don't forget to transfer your weight. I got loads of moves.
Prawn. Prawn. He goes doga.
Prawn.
Doga.
Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful. As always, this show. So, Alison apparently has a long-lost half-sister. Interesting. Obviously, Franny is incredibly suspicious. This is... which, I don't know, for a moment I was thinking it's quite convenient that she's shown up literally immediately after there is apparently a documentary that shows the history of Button House and everything. Which actually is not that convenient because it was literally last episode. But you know what I mean. It was. I mean, I don't know. Her story seems plausible, and she had a photo, which. I mean, it's not to say that you can't get access to photographs and things like that if you are a con artist and you want to do, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, no, I kind of believe her. Be interesting to see if she crops up again or whether it was a sort of one-off appearance. Other than that, so Mike and his job. So it's essentially kind of a call center job, which I did for about 6 years. The difference for me was mine was not cold calling, it was inbound. So, if I was speaking to a customer, it's because they need to speak to me for whatever reason. And I have, in that 6-year period, I did, basically, I did Mike's role and I did that manager's role where you have to listen into calls. My viewpoint on that is, you know what? I think Mike did what he needed to do. He did a good job. Okay, he didn't really get on to the point about selling insurance, which is clearly obviously what he was employed to do. But the one thing I've been taught so much, whether during my time as a travel agent or an estate agent or in a call center environment, you need to build a rapport with your customers. You don't necessarily need to have it be a really long call. So that's where I am kind of on the side of the manager, who is obviously clearly listening to the calls, listening live, which I will definitely say it is a skill. It is a skill to be able to listen. I had to do it as part of like my coaching and my monitoring, but the one thing where she really failed is the fact that she is literally like sending messages as he's doing it. First of all, considering the fact that he's had maybe 3 or 4 calls. What you should be doing in that scenario is you should be allowing them to do the call, and then you maybe say, right, put yourself, on hold or whatever. We'll have a conversation. So it's difficult from a remote setting, and I think I've been there about 3 months as a supervisor before COVID hit. Like, I hadn't been doing it long, so I'd only just been sort of starting to learn how to do that side of the role, and then I had to completely relearn it to do it remotely. And if I'm doing it in the office and I'm literally with them, the way that I personally like to do it is a couple of different ways. You either do it side by side, where I'm literally sat right next to them and I'm literally watching what they're doing and they're listening and they know they've got me there as support if needed, or I'm there in a position to say I'll sit at my desk, I'll sit away from you, I will obviously listen to your calls, and I will come to you maybe after every call, or maybe after a couple of every calls, or I'll literally leave you for an hour, 2 hours, whatever, let you get on with it, and we will talk it through. So we'll say, okay, this call, what could you have done better on that call? What do you think went well on that particular call? And you use it as a very collaborative approach between the two of you. Just going into them, what the hell, Mike? You're taking too long. You got to wrap up this call. All that kind of stuff. It's very negative, and to the point of going, if you don't hang up, you're fired. You're like, come on, because like the one best call that I remember doing, where my job wasn't necessarily to sell stuff. As a general rule of thumb, it was customer service. Yes, there was selling involved. It might be selling an extended warranty, or selling spare parts, or cleaning products for stuff. And of course, I would get commission, to a certain degree if I sold stuff. And the one that I remember doing, I think I set the record for the most amount of cleaning products sold in a single call, where I sold, it was about 18 or 19, and that should have been something where my managers would have been, dude, you've been on the phone for half an hour, 45 minutes, and this is literally a call for her to register her appliances. That's all it is. But what I did is I listened to her, I learned, and so I'm just doing what I need to do to register these new appliances that she's bought. Turns out she's also registering the appliances for her children. She's bought a new house for herself, and she's bought a house for her 2 children. She was quite a well-off lady, to be fair. So there was like 18 appliances that we had to register. So that, of course, is going to take its time. I sold her the extended warranty on all of them, which, in essence, it wasn't really me selling them. It was just me, a case of going, okay, this is there if you want it. And she goes, yeah, I'll take them. I'll take it for all the appliances for all the 3 houses. So I made like 18 extended warranties, which takes forever because you have to do them individually. So that alone took about an hour. Then as we're just generally talking about it, she just happens to mention, oh, there's a bit of a mark on the glass hob that I've got. Have you got anything that would help to clean that off and make it look pretty? And so I did. I literally said, yeah, we got this, and blah, 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 and just general, this is what it is. Okay, by the way, do you have anything for your other appliances that may be good for me? And so again, I wasn't really doing anything. It was just like, whoa, for this appliance you've got these couple of things, or for that you got this and that. And she ended up literally buying for herself and for her children pretty much all of the stuff that we had. Because she was just like, you know what, I take pride in our houses and I want them to look after their stuff, so I'm going to do it. And then it got to the point where I've added them all to basket. I'm like, this is where it's all going to go wrong. So I'm going to tell her the price, because it worked out as about 300 quid. It was something ridiculous, absolutely bonkers. I was like, yeah, she ain't gonna buy all these. You know, it's like descalers for the washing machine and cleaners for the fridge and oven cleaners and all this kind of different stuff. And she's like, yep, okay, perfect. Here's my credit card number. I was like, whoa, okay, let's quickly do this and let go. Because for me, that works out. That was because I basically got, what was it? I think it was £1 for every one I sold, basically. So I earned myself about 30 quid or something like that. And it was just from listening. That's all I was doing. And that's the thing. Sometimes, yes, you need to go direct and be ruthless, as she says, or sometimes just listen. Listen to what people are saying, and you know, if you're in that kind of job where you have to sell stuff or whatever, you might manage to get something just by listening and being nice and giving them a friendly ear. That's all. So yeah, great episode. Sorry I went on a bit of a tangent there. But to be fair, 2 great episodes to kick off Series 3. So next month, of course, we will be back with episodes 3 and 4. So I look forward to having you join me back there again. But for now, of course, please subscribe if you're new. Drop your comments down below. Turn on the notifications so you know when my videos go live. And if you would like to support me from a financial point of view to help improve the channel, then of course I have a Patreon where you can get early access and you can get exclusive content and other extended bonuses for supporting me over on Patreon. So until next time, my name's Kevin. I'm a geek, and you've been watching Kevin the Geek. Goodbye.